Hey guys, my name's Francisco. I want to introduce you to my JavaScript Basics course. I'm going to go over all the contents and everything that you will learn in this course. Now, this is a very basic course. If you already have some basic JavaScript functions and you understand how to create functions, how to call data, I think this might be a little bit too simple for you, but you might learn something. This is aimed for somebody that is just getting into coding and wants to learn how to program using JavaScript. So a little things what I want to talk about what this course is going to have. It's going to have data types. So we're going to talk about variables, booleans, arrays, objects, stuff like that. And also we're going to go into the weird stuff like undefined data, null, and those blank data sets that you will create sometimes when an application just calls for them. I'm also going to go over functions. This is going to be very basic. We're going to go over the syntax, and this is going to be vanilla JavaScript. This isn't going to be like the latest and greatest. This is just something to get you started with. We're going to talk about how to return data from functions and the little nuances that can get a little bit confused when calling functions. I'm going to talk about accessing data properties and storing data, like writing data on a file. We won't really get too much into databases, but hopefully in the future we can talk about asynchronous data and integrating the applications with APIs. I'm definitely going to go over debugging code and how to understand how your code is functioning and how to debug something when you break something and you have a very complicated application that you need to figure out where this data is going as it flows through your application. Of course, you're going to learn the basics of programming, like how to break code, how the data flows throughout your application. If this is a little bit complicated and you can't piece the things together, I do recommend you take a look at one of the courses that I'm going to also offer, and it's going to talk a little bit more about programming fundamentals. This is just a lot of concept. It's not actual application or talks about code like JavaScript or Python. This is going to talk about the basics, how you design applications and how you have different tiers of application and how that data interacts. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you check out my JavaScript course.